Okay, it's time to take inventory. I am deep into Boiling Point. I've done hundreds of quests. I've been playing for hundreds of hours. I want to go get one of my cars. This game remembers all the cars I've ever used. It's like, what? All the stuff in the trunk is safe as well. And look at all the stuff I've bought. Oh my god. I keep doing quests because I want more money. Everything's cheap in this game, but there's so much content that you just want to buy it. I just need them. I need everything. I need to buy it all. So I couldn't afford a helicopter, so I took the quest to make a delivery with a helicopter. And I've just been using this for like 50 quests so far. I'm so happy that that worked out. So I'm going to go get my car, one of my cars, because this was where I got the attack helicopter, in that area. So I had to drive a car there. The problem is, when I land my car here, when I land my helicopter here and run around town, now I wish I had one of my cars. So this is what we're doing. Because the taxi guy doesn't drive into the woods over there. So I'm kind of in like a tricky sitch. I could probably have him drive me here and then just run north. That works. Hold on. Right click, make your own little waypoint. Alright, let's go. And there's these like procedural, this is the only procedural content in the game right here. These little battles. It's the only procedural content, but it's actually not procedural now that I think of it. Because once you kill them all, they're gone for a while. Oh shit. This is why Cheat Engine really doesn't feel like cheating, because it just makes the game friggin' harder. Oh my god, I don't have my gun reloaded. Jesus Christ. I should have bought the 10 round capacity magazine upgrade for this. What did I buy for this? I upgraded the rate of fire and the reload speed. But I didn't upgrade the range. What a fool. Oh, I forgot to do that. I can upgrade it to 150. But this game has like, look, my sniper rifle has 600 meters range. I could hit anything. Alright, let's loot this guy. F12. Where's that other dude? This is seriously the best single player game I've ever played. It's not like technically the best video game, like lip syncing and perfect like that. It's like Eurojank, but it's just the raw amount of content that the game has in it that is just amazing. And the combat's good. I think it's just as good as like Stalker combat. I think the combat's a little bit better than Stalker. Actually, wait a minute. The combat's 1,000 times better than Stalker. Because in Stalker, oh look, a panther. Those are rare. There's snakes. And also because I did this side quest for this Indian tribe in a completely unmarked place on the map. Like, okay, you see how there's a town here and a town here? It might make you think that like, oh, there's not much in this game world. Dude, there's like hundreds of towns in this game. Like dozens of towns and villages. Like right there, you could see it. There's like an Indian village right there. But anyways, I did this like unmarked side quest for Indians. And this random guy was like, oh, now I'll buy oddities from you because you've proven yourself. He'll buy rats, he'll buy jaguar claws, he'll buy snakes. Which I was like, wait, who will buy these things? I've never actually returned to him though, so I don't know how much he'll actually give me for them. But that makes me excited. Like, this game has an answer for everything. Like, okay, so over time of being a bad guy, my reputation with the civilians went to negative. And it was kind of bothering me. I was like, it was bothering me because, like, I couldn't get the Zenith fragment from this dude because he was a civilian. And he wanted a sniper rifle with all 4 weapon attachments for it. Oh, shit. It has the same problem as every other video game ever made though, whereas enemies could see you through bushes, but you can't see them through bushes. But at least this game is aware of that and gives the player like it's such a good game. It's so good. If you buy armor in this game, it's an investment of money. And I don't like buying anything because I really want money. I still need 50 grand for him to build me a estate. He's gonna build me an estate, and that's where I'm gonna park all my vehicles at the end of the game. And the rifles sell for 100 gold each, and that's something that's infinite. So you'll always find enemies in this game. They don't respawn right away. They take like a week of game days to respawn. But like, you could always sell rifles is what I mean. Oh yeah, so I went into the bank and there was this option to donate $1,000 to charity, and that restored my... It removed... Look, I got my civilian back up to positive rep. It costs like $3 grand, but that is so cool. Like, this game has... It's been tested. It's been... Like, you could tell the developers who made this game probably played this game for like a year or something, because there's just so many answers to every single thing that I thought would be a problem. Has an answer for it. Are you government or guerrilla? They're government. Oh, the first guy, I didn't lose rep for. Well, it doesn't matter, because they're enemies anyways. But if you silent kill somebody, you don't lose rep. Like, this game's actually smart. Okay, there's a bug with the grab all thing. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's F12. But I think I found out what bugs it. If you run up to a dead body, search them, look at all their stuff, back out, and then press F12 to loot all, it won't work. So you have to look away and then look at them and press F12. It's like I'm just learning. I've gotten better at the game. Another trick I learned is like, if you have like an assault rifle, for example, or like something like this with no iron sight, you could just, because the first shot you fire is always perfectly pinpoint accurate. So you could like aim at a snake, for example, like this with my binoculars, and then just zoom out and click. And look, I hit it. Let's go pick that snake up. Oh, and you can go into the water. There's so many fish. You could prone, crouch, jump. This game has everything. Flashlights. I would seriously bet money that this game has more just data and files than Arma 2 total. Like, it has more vehicles. The airplane, the runway, and Augusto, and the UI of this game is also very well done. Like, look at these RPG elements. It never says you've leveled up or anything like that, but like over time, these numbers have gotten higher. Like, I can now carry 98 pounds of shit. When I first started the game, I could only carry 50 pounds of shit. So you could carry every gun in the game in your arsenal. And the trunk space is infinite. So I've been driving around with that helicopter, and it's a base. It's like my own base. It's just such an awesome game. Like, this is like what I want 2024 games to be like. I want them all to be like this. That's why I said Stalker Lost Alpha was my favorite single player experience before this, because you could drive around with a car, put stuff in the trunk, loot houses. And this game is even better because you could get out of the car, leave the car running, aim that. Well, you could do that in Stalker Lost Alpha as well, but you can't do that in Mafia 1. But you could leave the car running so that your headlights light up the building you're searching, and the headlights are so strong and good that you could search the whole building, and it's like it lights up rooms, and the dynamic lighting is so beautiful. I like how there's patrols of soldiers, but it's very realistic. Like, this whole corner right here, you'll only find Mafia members. You gotta see the AA guns. I've already reviewed this game like 20 times. Every time I go to make a 30-second clip of this game, it turns into a full blown out fucking review, because I'm just obsessed with it. I've been playing 150 hours so far, and I could restart the whole game and play as Guerrilla. I'm a bad guy this time. I mean, as CIA or government. You can even join the Indians. I did all the Indians quest. You don't actually join factions, you just like help them. Like, you don't get like a government outfit, but that's not true. Like, they'll give you better prices.
Don't shoot, I'm with you.
Like, don't sell a rifle unless you get at least 90 for it. Oh wait, I forgot we're cheating. Cheating. This game handles, like, the performance is so perfect. Even when I 3x it with cheat engine, it still runs fine. That means that usually the fastest way to make a game lag is to speed it up, because the frame rate has to be tripled.
Don't shoot.
And it reflects that too, if you use like MSI Afterburner or something. Okay, so here's my cars that I've been driving here, and I've been driving them here so I could alright, they're empty though. I must have left them running. Or I left that one running. This one still has gas in it. This is Lisa's car. When you even the plot and the story quests are so good. It's like literally like Rockstar, like a Rockstar game. Like I think Rockstar would applaud this game. Like that quest I did where I had to steal a Chinook and a fucking transport truck just so Don Carlos would give me information about my daughter. And then I like drove the Chinook into the fucking forest, like a million miles, just into the deep fucking jungle. And I landed it on an abandoned mansion's rooftop. And then there was this guy with like an unbuttoned fucking like touristy shirt, this white guy with a briefcase who was waiting for me outside. It was just, this game is just fucking gangster, man. And then there was like a government patrol set up on the bridge as I was flying over it, and I was just shooting them all. This game, there's AA guns in the woods. There's these SAM turrets, and when you fly in a helicopter, you get a new mini-map in the bottom right corner that shows you where these like SAM turrets are. And they'll shoot a heat-seeking missile at you. It'll like pass you, and you'll be like, oh, thank God. It'll turn around and come at you, and you have to drop flares, and you could watch the missile fucking in real time turn towards the flare you just dropped a millisecond ago. It's just crazy. Like, yeah, it's Eurojank, and it's not like the most technically advanced game ever, but like you can get hundreds of hours out of this game. You could live in this game. It's fucking fleshed out. Oh shit. And like helicopters could pass you like 10 times and only spot you like 2 or 3 times. Like, it's so realistic. Well, I mean, I don't know about realistic. I mean, there's times, obviously, where it could see you through, like, a bush or something where it didn't really make sense. But, like, it's just the best single-player game I've ever played. It really is. Like, Subnautica was the game that I said was my favorite single-player game before this. And while that is, like, technically probably, like, a superior title, this just has 1,000 times more content. And you can just play it for a longer amount of time. And I just think that skyrockets it to the #1 spot. Boiling Point. This has been like the best 2 weeks of my life. So you just have to go into the game with a mature mindset. Like, there's long roads, there's a lot of driving, but there's just so many quests, and it's so weird. And every single quest, none of them remind you of another quest. None of them. They not even slightly remind you of another quest. There's nothing procedural like that. There's nothing systematic like that. Every quest is just wildly bizarre and just original and weird. I just love this game so much. Like, look at this dude. This game's so cool. This guy's voice acted as well.
Come on, Myers. Get down to business already.
I actually have a quest. I'm on a job for him right now, but that was like 50 gameplay hours ago that I accepted that. I don't know why I loaded a quick load, but I just didn't want. I don't need to speak with that man. I don't want to confuse the game. I'm already on a quest for him. All right, so let's take this car back. Oh, look, a rat. That Indian will buy rats as well. Oh, and then there's this Indian. Oh my God, who's like a fucking madman. Just an absolute madman. He wants you to kill tourists. He wants you to kill just like little old ladies. It's just. And it's funny because Saul makes jokes about it too. He'll be like, what does the sadist want me to do today? And it's just like this little Indian man. And it's just, like, the game's literally funny. Like, it's funny. It's got style. It's got soul. It's the best single player game I've ever played. I think God, like, wanted me to play this game at this time. Because, like, just modern games just aren't authentic. They aren't. And this is, like, the most authentic game ever. Boats, airplanes, helicopters. There's like 8 different helicopter models in the air I've seen. Just like flying, like, well, maybe like 4 different models. But like, this game is just crazy. You should see the Chinook. It's like a mountain with wings on it, with a propeller on it. Alright, I just put gas into this. Oh, this is a common bug, but all you have to do is quick load and go back. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. Alright. 0 gas. See, okay, another cool thing about this game, it doesn't matter if the gas can is in your bag or in the trunk of the car. You'll get a new icon when you aim at the truck now that says container. You see that? And then if you have a spare tire in your bag or in your truck and one of the tires is bad, you can just you'll see a new button that says tire, and you press F3. It's called change a tire, but it's just a bad translation. It's just tire. You could stack them on top of each other. But the item itself is called change a tire. It confused the hell out of me. I was like, what is this, a manual or something? So look at this thing. This is a 2005 game. Look. I was like, why can I see my crosshair while I'm driving this Jeep? Well, I broke the sound by quick saving at the exact same second I was about to fire. I never said it was bug free, but the game, it doesn't crash. Why don't I hear this gun at all? I've never had that bug before. Interesting. I have to drop a dump. Thanks for watching. Boiling Point.